baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Michael Lorenzen. What should we keep an eye on here?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Missed with a changeup, and we're underway here in the home opener. Check swing called strike, and the count is 1-1. And there's a ball. Outside. That one fouled off, 2-2. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Jeremy Pena in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Yainer Diaz, the next to hit, takes ball one. The changeup missing, and it's 2-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And there's a foul ball. And that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And on the hill, Ronel Blanco. What do we need to know here?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Jonathan India at the plate.
India.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And yes, he offered at it. That pitch gets the inside corner. And the count is 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Popped up. Altuve under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
That one missing inside.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as that one was high.
1 ball,
see if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Out towards right center field. McCormick has it sized up. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate.
Pasquantino.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Way high.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan
Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Cuba. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Makes the grab, and there's 1 away. And now it's Christian Walker.
The first baseman, number 8, Christian Walker.
Just missed.
Outside.
Right through there for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Renfroe in position. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Welcome back. Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015 when they won it all.
And they took a massive step forward with their development, and the numbers back it up. They won 30 more games in 2024 compared to 23.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Freddie for me, the next to hit.
Freddie.
And it's fouled away. Second inning here, no score. In there at the knees.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Hit on the ground to short. Pena fires over to first. And that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Lorenzen back to work. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed.
That's just out.
That one
Two
not
balls,
close.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground. And that one handled. And he beats it. He's safe.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 6, Jake.
So digging in,
Myers.
Jake Myers. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Comes up empty.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the air, right field. Squeezes it. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Chaz
the right
McCormick.
fielder, number 20, Chaz McCormick.
Tapped up the first base side. To second, pulls him off the bag. Back to the top of the
Now
lineup.
back.
Jose
Second
Altuve
baseman,
up to hit
Jose
here. He's 0 for
Altuve.
1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Paredes on second. McCormick at first. One gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Fly ball down the line. It's going to fall for a hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. One runs in. Around third. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Ground ball up the middle. India. Throw to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Yainer Diaz. He popped out his first time. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just off the inside edge. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And a strike in there.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got it. Out number 3. Back here in Kansas City, and here is Kyle Isbell.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. In the air, center field. Myers gets under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now,
Batting
Tyrone
it,
Blanco.
the left fielder.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. To his knee, the throw, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Next to hit, Michael Garcia. This to third, fair ball. Now a relay to second. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. Flied out his first time. That one fouled off.
1-1.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. One away with a runner at third. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground to the left, Pena. To first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Foul ball there. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the third and final game of the series. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit in the air, right field. McCormick has it sized up. Drops into the glove. On to the fourth. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next pitch is outside.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Base hit and a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Caratini in the box now. No balls and a strike. Off the plate inside. 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a check swing, but he held up. And that misses. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Rolled slowly to first. Pasquantino. Whip for 1. A 3-6-1 double play.
3-6-1 double plays can be so tough to turn. You're talking about the ground that the pitcher has to cover to get there. And in this case, you have a left-handed hitter that's out of the box even quicker than a righty. So everything has to be perfect and on time and on the money. Nice job right there.
What do you got?
Paredes started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Didn't go. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3. And there's the strike.
Down to 3-2.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. That misses. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 0-for-1 so far. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. And that one missing low.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
3-1 is on the way. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Renfroe up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0.
Now pitching for
and we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Caleb Ford.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Alvarez. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick on the run. Tracks it down for the out. And that's back here at Kauffman Stadium. And the batter now, Jake Myers.
Number 6, Jake Myers.
Myers tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. Rule to swing. Missed with a changeup, and 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Started to swing, held up. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here is Chas McCormick. 0-for-1, he hit into a fielder's choices. First time.
Now pitching for the Royals. Number 66, Jay MacArthur.
And that skips in the dirt. MacArthur, a 6'7" righty. He features a sinker, a curve, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. That one misses, and the count is 2-0. Hammered, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Ripped on a line to center. Out. Number 2. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. McCormick off of first with 2 away. In the dirt. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now batting the designated hitters, Yainer Diaz.
Next is the designated hitter, Yainer Diaz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. McCormick rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single for 2 now.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Number 41, Daniel Lynch.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Ground ball left side. Zips it to first, and they get the out. Bottom of the inning. Now, Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Alvarez makes the play, and a quick out, number 1. So up next, Dairon Blanco reached on an infield single his first time.
Ball inside.
1 out, base is empty. Misses the sweeper.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there are 2 down. So digging in, Michael Garcia doubled his first time. Out to short, Pena. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. That's back-to-back singles for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
In the dirt. Nobody out. Runner at first. In the dirt. Blocked. just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 2. Check swing. He held up. And that is ball 1. There's the strike at the knees.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one ripped. Isbell on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Jake Myers digs in now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball,
well,
1
he
strike.
gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
No, he held up.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 53. Carlos Estevez.
The 1-0. Check swing, called strike. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Ford back to work. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1 ball.
Pitch out, but no action. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
That one the other way. Hauls it in, 1 away.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Pasquantino in the box, lays off for ball 1. breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Ford with a move to first. And he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the designated
Salvador
hitter,
Perez steps in for the Royals.
Perez.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's too high. Fouled off left side. India, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Reaches out for the tag, and that's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
They always say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
Clips the corner, and a count 1-2. Altuve checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Got him. And 1 gone. So up next, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside with a breaking ball. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. Did not go. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped to short. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Caught him looking for the K. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
And that is out of play.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had him eating out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fermin, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him. That K is his third of the game. And now it's Kyle Isbell. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
0-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And there's a ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one missed. And down on strikes. And it's a 3. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Estevez, a 6'6" righty, 275 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
1-1.
On the ground to first, and that chance handled, and he's out on the tag. Christian Walker up next for the Astros.
Number 8, Christian Walker.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Caught and missed, struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Vic Caratini at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses, and it's 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Nothing but curveball so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Pitching change here, Josh Hader.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
There's a strike. Out to center. Myers settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Next offering is down low. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball-slider combo that is so impressive. Caratini snags it for the second out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
India stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes. Ball 2.
Goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Estevez back to work. On a line, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now it's going to be Jake Myers. Line drive. Stretches out and hauls it in. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Makes the grab and there's 2 gone. Jose Altuve now at the plate.
Jose Altuve.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Check swing and he held up. Paredes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hard hit to third. Tosses to first, and that is that. Bottom 9, down to number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Little chopper rolls foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
The 0-2. Got him swinging.
The first baseman, number 9.
2 outs away. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swings through that.
2. No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. Salvador Perez will hit next.
Hitter, Salvador Perez.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
They're down to their final strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Hader is just 1 strike away.
Now, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Mama always told me, treat a woman like a queen. When you find the one you love, you gotta love her faithfully.
way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swing it. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew that wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. And escape route they used to escape. If I slip, I slide.